Hi everyone, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. And we are going to talk about Aptera. This time we're going to go through what Chris McCann was going through. He's going through a line of engineers and talking to each one of them, as you can tell by the videos that I've been putting out recently. And this one is actually going to talk about the harness of the Aptera. So let's go ahead and get into it. Welcome back to my channel. It's good to have everybody here. We thank you so much for joining Free Power. And we are continuing to talk about Aptera as they get closer and closer to putting their vehicle out. This engineer that's coming up is actually going to talk about the wire harness. And so let's go ahead and get into this. Let's check this video out.
Juan, how's it going?
How's it going? I'm good.
I think people haven't met you before. What do you do at Aptera?
They haven't. Okay, well, my name is Juan Sugic. I'm part of the electrical team. I'm in charge of all the wire harnessing on the vehicle, basically.
Yeah.
Or as they call it as well, all the electrical distributions on it.
Really cool. So, what? That must have been a lot of work because this is nearly every component, right? Like it's insane for the wire harness. Tell me about the wire harness on this vehicle.
Yeah, well, I can tell you there's a bunch of circuits on it. We put a lot of effort on it, the whole team, and actually we were able to deliver a very efficient and accurate product for the wire harness. It's well distributed all around the vehicle. It worked and it fit very well as we planned. Well, it took us a lot of planning to
Right.
get into that, but as you can see, I mean, actually you cannot see it, but all the cables are well distributed inside the vehicle.
Right.
So that means that we did a good job.
That's awesome. So this is representative of what's in CAD, basically, right?
Yeah. Actually, what we have on CAD right now, it's basically on the vehicle talking about wiring. So yeah,
That's so cool.
it is.
And how are the connectors? You told me something about like the connectors are all sealed and things like that?
We pay attention to every detail when we were planning and making the harness. We had to pay attention, right? So I'm able to tell you that it's a pretty reliable product, and I feel pretty confident about it, and I'm very proud to. Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah.
So cool. So yeah, everything is connected to everything else thanks to you. So thank you so much. Amazing.
So we see here that Juan is actually doing a very good job in keeping up with the wire harness and where the wires are going and how they operate. But then they also realized that the harness was a little bit too heavy. The copper that they were using, a little bit too much, and it added weight to the vehicle. So they wanted to lighten the load. And then they started using these circuit boards, pretty much like a relay. And you know what? We'll just let Steve go ahead and explain that to you. Since I have that on video, and we'll listen to him and let him explain it. But yeah, that also helped lighten the load to the Aptera because they was able to cut back on copper. So let's go ahead and check this video out as well. Let's get into it right now.
PI1 is our wire harness test mule used for fitment validation and cable measurements, while PI2 will be the first of a series of driving vehicles. Now, most of the progress that you'll see today will be for PI2, which we're excited to begin testing in real-world locations soon. Let's check out some of the work that PI1 has allowed our team to accomplish. Running cables in this bink has allowed us to adjust the cable lengths in the real world and be sure that cables are routed how we expect them to be. Each sticker that you see in the bink represents a device in the vehicle as the team takes components in and out, complementing fitment checks. Inside PI1, we have our air handler along with the custom air handler control board. Also inside is our B-pillar control board, and it will control and monitor things such as the door latch, the door actuators, and the knock-knock sensor. These two boards are some of the distributed circuit boards around the vehicle that control co-located devices. We do this to cut down on wire harness weight. We also cut down on the connector sizes of these boards and try to use more direct wire-to-board connections to save even more space and weight. Many of the boards also don't have traditional bulky enclosures, and they instead are going to be made with dust and waterproof coatings. Now, this is a kind of approach we take around every engineering decision to make sure that every journey can be powered by the sun.
So you can see that they're taking a lot of steps to make sure that they're saving money as well as making the vehicle light and more efficient. But the bottom line is, how do you feel about what they're doing? I think Aptera is doing really good. They just need to go ahead and start mass producing the vehicle. November is going to be here before you know it, and then it's going to be December, and then we're going to be in 2026. So I'm hoping that they are starting to mass produce very soon. I know that they want to get the vehicles out to those who actually were part of the accelerator program, and that would be really good. Once they start getting theirs, then we know that we'll be able to start getting our vehicle next. And of course, we know that they're talking probably around the middle of 2026, but before they start mass producing. But hopefully they'll be start producing them at the beginning of 2026 so that those individuals can get their vehicle. But anyway, once again, how do you feel about everything that's going on? If I give my opinion, I would say that just go ahead and start producing the vehicles, and then you can update them in later versions. That would be my idea. Of course, I don't know what everything that Aptera is dealing with and what they have to go through, but I would think that that would be the more simpler way to go about it, because no matter what you do, you can't please everybody. Somebody's going to be upset about something. But anyway, I'm going to give a shout out to my patrons. Thank you guys very much for checking my video out. And for my patrons, thank you so much for continuing to support this channel. We truly appreciate all your help and ask that you continue to give us the help we need. Hopefully Aptera will be out there very soon, and that's what we're looking for. Any glimpse of hope and glimmer for them to come out with the vehicle. But if you're new here, hit the like, ring the bell, subscribe. You'll catch all my videos when they come out about Aptera. So y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll catch you in the next video. You guys have a good one. All right. Bye-bye.